Hold on, I'm almost. All right. It looks like we're
Yeah,
officially
bro.
live. This
Uh-oh.
is the first live stream we're doing. So if you're watching this right now, make sure you smash the like, smash the subscribe button. I actually have the pleasure of having, man, look, this is, I can give this man many names, but I'm just going to keep it short and simple for today's training because you know what, this we're testing this platform out. But today I have the CEO of Clarity FX. Now, if you're watching me, you guys see I'm still in my pajamas. I'm in my robe, and that's thanks to the solution that this man has brought. Well, not he didn't bring the solution, right? The solution was already here. This man has made it more finite for people like myself who have a lot of things going on to really be able to successfully trade in the market. So I want to give a major shout out to the CEO of Clarity FX. We have Nazir Khan on the line, my brother, my boy, my hope, man. This man is everything. And he took some time out today to jump on his live. So Nas, I wanted to first, man, give you a shout out, brother. I appreciate that. And it looks like you
Appreciate you, man.
we have a white screen, so you might have to bring your screen back. I can see you back there with that fresh lineup you got over there. See if you can add your screen back one more time and try to add you. There you go. All right, now I got us all up at the same time. Cool,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
Well,
here.
I appreciate you, brother. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this thing around, and we'll bring the screen up so you can do your thing, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Boom. That's that. All right. So looks like we got Ether up. Signal was called on Solaris. Nas, you were talking about this. Looks like it already happened. I'll move this over.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna share some. I'm gonna share something that my mentor shared with me, but I kind of enhanced it up a bit. So I'm gonna talk a little fast, right? So Ethereum USD, when we trade the cross pairs, so like Ethereum USD, BTC USD. I'm just gonna keep this simple. So Ethereum USD, BTC USD, XRP USD, the main ones, right? Usually when people trade them, and just the way I used to be taught, you look at the dollar, right? So what you really want to be doing is looking at USDTD, right? So let's go ahead and pull that up if you don't mind. So it's USDT dot D. So it's USDT dot D, which is dominant.
okay.
How do we pull that? I don't even know how to control this from my side.
I don't even know if you can. If you could kind of direct me your best, I'll do my best to, follow
Yeah,
your.
man, just pull up
your
the USDT DT chart if you don't mind.
can you see it? I have it. Oh, that's.
Yeah, I got.
I think.
I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it. I'm pretty sure everybody can see it.
Let me make sure it's the right chart up. Oh yeah, no, I did that on the wrong page. Sorry about that. I mean, uh,
I don't see a mouse moving around.
yeah, I did it on the wrong. Let me go to this one.
Yeah, supercharged.
All right. USDT
Yeah, a lot
T.
going on.
Oh yeah. All
Oh,
right.
very.
First time I looked at this ever in my life. Okay.
All right, cool. So we don't really want to look at the dollar when we're trading cryptos. We want to look at USDT, which is the crypto version of the dollar, right? But you want to look at USDT.D more specifically, right? Because of the price action, clean price action. So right now, USDT is doing what? It's bearish, right? So I'm already in profit on Ethereum USDT bullish, but there's a possibility we can still enter on pullbacks on Ethereum USDT. So not Ethereum USD, but Ethereum USDT, which is available on Binance, which has the cleanest price action. So we're already what 30? We had three 30-minute candles, so we're about like an hour into it. Not bad. We can still enter on a crypto pair. So if we go on Ethereum USD DT on the Binance broker, we can probably still enter in on buys. Yeah, we can still possibly enter on buys. So another thing we do here at Clarity Effects is we look at structure, right? And you go on YouTube, Google. There's a lot of places that teach structure, right? Structure, the way it's taught, is very random. It's borderline gambling, which is basically look at like 3 time frames and find areas where they wick into. That's structure, right? So, Seuss, if you don't mind, like you see those little areas where there's like they kind of wicked, that would be considered structure. That would be areas of like where price would go into. That's just what we're
Got you.
normally taught, right? But
Hmm.
it clearly affects what we use the parity order block indicator, which basically shows you where institutional money is actually sitting. And then what we do is we go through multiple time frames. Do you have that OB zone?
I do. One second, let me load it up. I was playing around with the auto fib one day. Let me bring that up. Favorites, order block, right there.
Do the premium one, yeah. The premium one. Awesome. Nice. All right, cool. Go into the settings real quick. Thank you. Click on delete boxes. Cool. Cool, cool. You're good now. All right, you're good from there. Let's appreciate that. All right, so basically these zones, right? Red zones that you see at the top. All right, normally we call those, you can call them supply zones, right? I like to call them order block zones. This is basically where institution money is sitting, institutional orders. And I'm not gonna get into the technicals, but we, the strategy that we've developed is we treat these zones as structure levels. Basically, if we're gonna sell, we sell into a blue zone. It's like a video game. If you're gonna buy, you buy into a red zone. Simple, right? And in order to keep this not random, because like trading is not gambling. Like you shouldn't be putting in a trade and hoping that it goes up or down. You need to know, is it actually going to go up or is it actually going to go down? So what we need to do is go through the time frames and just find a blue box, right? So it could be on the 5 minute, it could be on the 15. It's definitely on one of those time frames for sure. There you go. So I got in on the first blue zone. Right, the first blue zone was the first one, and then we could have easily gotten another one. Now, can we actually buy, like, most right now, like most of you guys, if you, I don't know how many of you guys are watching, but like if you are watching this, most of you, I guarantee you, is that you're probably trying to jump into this. You're like, I want to jump in now because I don't want to lose out on this. And this is another thing that really fucks people up, and it's called FOMO, fear of missing out. The zone the zone was created. They pulled into the zone, and you can see the first zone they put wicked into it. That would have been your entry. Nice 1 2 3 would have been achieved by now. The second zone that was created, you could have jumped in at the pullback again. Now, how do we know that? Can we still jump in? How do we know that? The only way to do that is you got to go to the 1 minute, and then what we do is we look at hidden time frames, which people refuse to look at. And if you go, you can, if you don't mind, you can hide that. I think you got Solaris open. Either Solaris or, yeah, all right, cool, appreciate that. Let's go over there going ham. Right now, there is these red zones that they already are playing into. So it's kind of too late. Can't really jump in. We have to wait for a pullback. We want price to come back down, create a fresh order block, preferably on the 4 minute and up. If you're a super scalper and you're willing to sit there and stare at it, cool. Wait for a fresh 1 minute to pop up. That 1 minute pops up, you're buying back up into the red zones. It's like a video game. Blue zone pops up, you play into red zones. But the key part of the strategy is you're looking through multiple time frames. And you're like, all right, cool. I know not to buy, and it's too late. It is what it is because they're playing into a red zone. That's it. It's just like a video game. You just can't be lazy and be like, oh, I'm not going to go through the time frames. Why not? If you
So
go
let
through
me
the
ask
time
you. Let me
frames,
ask
you
you this,
know
Nas. Do you
you
do
won't lose.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I turn my mic up a little bit. My
Yeah, I can hear
what
you.
when you do your analysis, do you do a
Too late
top
to answer
down?
that.
or do you do a bottom to top? Do you go from, in other words, do you
Nah,
look at
bottom.
month, week, daily, 8 hour for,
Nah,
or
man.
you minute?
I'm intraday scalping, right? So I'm trying to go for like the tightest stop losses, the tightest entries, and at least a 1 to 3, right?
Gotcha.
And if I could do that, then I don't need to really take a lot of trades, right? I mean, really tight, high R to R, less trades, more freedom. So because of that, I will basically always do the same thing. I go to the 4 minute and then go to the 10 minute and just look for fresh zones to form within the last 10 to 20 minutes. That's it. Because what's happening is there's something called internal liquidity and external liquidity, right? Internal liquidity is order blocks that they're creating right now, right, to create liquidity. So every time they create these zones, they're basically making a swing low, which is a blue zone, and a swing high, which is a red zone, and their stop loss is sitting there. So I don't care about what's happening on the weekly, the high of the week, or high of the low. I just care about what's happening now, right? Because once I jump in during New York session around like 8:30, 9 a.m., I know my pairs, right? And I'm gonna get alerts because I'm using Solaris, right? So I set up Solaris, which Solaris is based off of these zones. So I set up Solaris specifically for those pairs. So once I start getting alerts, right? All I got to do now is follow one rule with Solaris. Solaris calls out an alert. I just look at the zones and I'm like, okay, it's too close to this zone. I'm gonna wait till it breaks it and then I enter. Or if
Gotcha.
there's no zones too close, then I just don't take it. And you can when you become when that becomes habitual and you get used to doing that. So step one, Solaris calls out an alert. Step two, look at the nearest zone across the multiple time frames. Now the cool thing about Solaris is it already looks at the zones automatically across 10 time frames for you. That's the cool thing about it. It's
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Okay.
So you really aren't doing that much work. The only thing you're doing now is just taking the stop loss and the entry, putting into your MT4, MT5 at that point. But if you didn't have the software and you had this indicator, which you can get for free, uh, at least the trial version of it, you can still play that video game. Blue zone pops up, and you can do that shit on the 1 minute, and it's
That's what
easy
I was
for
about to
anybody to
ask
make
you.
money
I see
money
that
that
it
way too.
works, that it's set up on a 1 minute. I see that the order box on a 3 minute, 5 minutes. So are you basically saying these order box will formulate for the most part on uh, pretty much the time frames that we want to trade on, right? So it's not saying that, hey, this is just, where the big institutions are parking the money. Like, well, even,
It
well,
don't
here,
matter
just
what
answer
time
my
frame.
question. Look, just answer my own
Yeah,
question. Look, here you're seeing it on the daytime. Here you're seeing the order blocks created on the weekly. So if you are somebody that is a big swing trader or a big move maker, um, the order blocks will still appear, on the time frames you're looking for. So that kind of answered my second question for those people who are, top to bottom or bottom to top. However you choose to read your analysis, um, this indicator will not only help, but it kind of will give you a competitor's advantage because, for the most part, after you look at these pairs for a week, you generally know, where you expect price to go, top and bottom. So this not only is showing you where the orders are made, but it's actually your support and resistance, correct? For the most part. I think I
they're
lost him
not
there.
random.
Got you. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, my bad. They're true. I was looking at the trade. I'm up like $700 on Ethereum. They're true support resistance. So you're not saying, oh, this area was wicked 2 times and that's support. No, that's not how it works. That's actually liquidity that might get taken out. And what the cool thing is, bro, you can literally jump on the 30-second right now, or even the 1 minute. I would say 30-second if you want to
I'm
scalp.
spinning. Hold on
Oh,
now.
you don't
Yeah.
got 30 seconds. It's all good. We
Yeah.
can go on the 1 minute. Even on the 1 minute, like right now, right? You could have sold off of that red zone into that blue zone and made money. So once you were in profit, you're like, oh, I'm getting out 1 to 1. And then another zone pops up, you trade into another zone. And then you look at the multiple time frames, like, all right, I look at the 1 minute, and this is the easy strategy. Enter on the 1 minute, but then look at the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute for zones on a multiple time frame because institutions don't like to put their orders on one time frame. They use all of them.
Got you.
But an
Got
easy
you.
scalping strategy is just enter on the one, look at the 5 time frame, see if any zones are too close. Easy money. Like they're gonna go right into the next zone.
So
Like
this would have been a sell, right? This would have been a sell right here, right?
yeah, that
A
would have
few
been a
minutes
sell too.
sell, and then so if they're taking this sell, they're still in it right now. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So down to this zone would be, where they would look to get out, probably, right? The first area. So it's
If
kind of
they
your
break below that blue zone,
then it's going to the next.
then it's gonna go to the next. Yeah.
Got you. And this is kind of your support where if price does go back up, this is where you'll. So I mean, honestly, man, without even having like signals, without even having a genuine understanding of trading, you can come in as a newbie and use these order blocks, right? To initially be a institutional trader because you know exactly where they plan to make their formations at, or where they plan to enter the market, or slap the market, or take us out, or retail traders out. So having this
Not
knowledge,
random. Yep.
having this knowledge is very, very, very important, very key. So, man, I first wanted to give hats off back to you, Nas, man. I know you've been in this market. In between I don't know, it's been close to 10 years. I think we've been talking that we've been in this space for forex, but you really taken it and went to some extreme measures with things, man. You're way beyond just the traditional indicators, way beyond support resistance. You guys really have found a way to give us, people who don't have large sums like the bank's millions and billions of dollars, a way to participate in this market and be successful. Because I know, like a lot of, if there's anybody that's out here that's watching as a trader, the pitfalls, right? Over leveraging, right? Stop loss hunting. So this is what we seem to think that happens is, the big market makers are looking for stop losses so they can go out and pay the winners. Tools that Nasir and Clarity FX have created are one of the best things I've ever been able to attach. You guys see it on my chart, and I have a few more things that have streamed from being around Nas and learning some of the things that he utilizes. And actually, Nas doesn't even have any of this stuff on his chart anymore. He's a naked trader. He sees what we're using for indications, but it's a great tool because it helps people like myself. It helps people that are even advanced traders. I'm not saying I'm advanced. I'm not saying I'm a beginner. But I'm somebody who's very understanding of this market and the way it moves and the way it works, and patience, right? And timing being key. And Clarity FX has created the tools you with timing, right? It's also helped you create the tools to eliminate what most of us as traders really go through. I think, Nas, you can attest to this, is a lot of our traders, we're not bad traders, right? We just are really hard on ourselves. We have bad experiences in the past that we chose to bring to this market, where you think, hey, I lost this trade, so that means I'm a loser. Well, and that couldn't be the furthest from the truth, right? You lost one trade, but there's a set of trades that are setting up just by looking, at this order block. It shows you that more trades are happening, so you don't have to judge yourself off of 1, 2, or even 100 trades, right? Get in the habit of taking multiple trades. So I wanted to really reach back out to you, Nas, and thank you for giving this to myself, but also to every trader that's out there. If you're somebody that's watching this right now and you're looking for ways to get into the forex market, for ways to really dominate this space without paying some, and I don't want to take away from any of those because we went through it. Nas, I think you've probably been through it too, when we paid the gurus, right? We paid the companies for the signals, for the software. I'm here to tell you guys that Clarity FX literally has everything you may need all in one. You have the indicators, you have the signals if you're looking for that. And they've even automated this. So while I'm on here looking for setups, and Nas, he's looking for setups. You heard he's up over $700 already. We do have it available for people that want to automatically make trades, automatically profit from the market. So now, if you can, man, let me pull up Solaris so you give us a little bit of automated information about Solaris and how this thing works. Let me pull up Solaris. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, cool. Got Solaris up on the 5 minute. Is there any pair in particular or time
No, it doesn't
frame?
matter, man. 5 minutes cool.
Okay.
You can pull
Okay.
up Bitcoin if you want.
Oh no!
You can do BTC
Not
USDT.
not the B.
Not the B.
Not the B. All right, we got bid up. Oh, I love her.
All right, cool. So there's a possibility of a buy. We can probably market execute on here. Zoom in a little bit if you don't mind. Yeah, we can buy. Put a stop loss below that low right there. My concern is I'm trying to see where the next nearest zone is. So can you go to like, yeah, let me see, nothing on the 30. What about the one? Nah, one is kind of far away. What about like the 1 minute and the lower time frame ones? What is that? Is that a red zone? Can you
Yeah,
zoom
up
in on that?
above. Yeah, 1 second.
Seems like it made a fresh one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it right there. Oh, Lord.
You got also structure right there too, which is probably hidden. So maybe on the 2 minute. Yeah, I'm looking at my phone. It's on the 2 minute. So basically, they need to go back up and break back above that. And once they do, then we can buy back in. Otherwise, it can go back down,
So
liquidate,
yeah,
like
so
we got
basically
a
what I'm
push.
seeing from the order, if it respects this area right here, which Solaris already printed. Look at this. So the order block showed you, where support may be. It's been showing you that it's possible sells. Here, a new order block shows you right here that this could be the ceiling. If this respects it, this is also the stop loss. So if you're somebody that was in this trade, just let's say it automatically went off, your stop loss would be right here where you're hearing now saying we would actually jump in for the buy. So I'm loving the support. Another big thing for me is risk to reward, right? There's a lot of times in the past we've gotten in trades where we didn't know where we were going, didn't know where we wanted to get out. And we kind of actually, bit ourselves in the foot because even though we were profitable traders, we won more trades than we lost. Our stop loss wasn't in place. So when we won those trades for 5, 10 pips, it didn't matter because our stop loss was 10, 20, 30 pips. So this right here, Solaris is automatically showing you not a 1-to-1, right? But like this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it could go, it can continue to go. So
Yeah, one,
um,
1, 2, 3 is all they need.
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we're looking for a break right here. If it's a break, it's a buy. If not, we're going to respect that could possibly be pulling down for quite some time.
How many people we got on here?
I haven't even, what's wild is this is the way we're using this stream. It doesn't show me the YouTube. So while it's just streaming on YouTube, I actually can't even see. But what I will do, I will promise that the next time, and if anybody chats, it should show up on the chat side. They're actually not in this. Me and you can chat as well. But I'd have to get on YouTube, and I will actually bring my phone up to see. Uh, but yeah, man. With that being said, man. So, hey, bro, before I let you go, man, I wanted to see because I'm actually here scanning the market, so I'm looking for a few opportunities. So if you could, man, my favorite pair, and a lot of people that watch me, your favorite pair to trade is GU. So I wanted to pull GU up. If you can give us a little market scan for what you see is happening and what we can expect to happen and what our software may be
Yeah, my
intelligent.
bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. Yeah, gold just dropped. So go to the 1 hour real quick. I wanna show them something, if you don't mind. Yeah, it's stuck for me. Damn.
Woo! There it is. Come back to you. Oh, and by the way, if y'all are watching, this is literally my morning get up. So y'all gotta bear with me. There he is. There he is. Bear with me while we get things going over here. This is literally our first session. Bring that back. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine. So you want to buy on gold? All right, now hold on, y'all. Don't hey, I'm losing you there a little bit. All right, I see that we have on a 3 minute printed a sale. Let me pull back to that 1 hour so I can see what you're talking about. Because I was in gold earlier. I caught it for a buy a little bit and it formed that wick right there, which once I saw that, I got out. And probably should. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Hey, well, hey, man, look, bullish. So we're going up, is what you're saying. Got you. Okay. Well, there's our order block right there. So went through, broke through, didn't close, just wicked it. Cool. Well, Nas, man, it's a pleasure, bro. I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate your existence, and hey, we got many more of these to do, man. I'm excited that we're kicking this off. So if anybody that's watching this, if this is your first time, like locked in with me, uh, plan to see many more of these. Plan to see many more of us actually bringing the markets to you. If you're somebody that's in the markets, plan to see your opportunities for you to win in the markets on sessions just like this. We're just going to jump on. We'll go live. We'll stream. We'll ask questions. Right, you'll get your questions answered, and then we'll also show you some setups, some opportunities for money. The good thing about this, man, you look at this screen. Anything you see on this screen is opportunity. Nothing but opportunity. And today we had Clarity FX here with us, sharing the opportunity. And if you haven't already, plug in. If you need a link, there should be a link below this video or somewhere around here. Reach out to me. I'll get you access to Clarity FX where you can get the tools, the training, the team, right? The tips, everything you need to really dominate the Forex market today. That being said, Nas, do you have anything else to say before we close out? All right. I'm not sure if we lost them, but that being said, this is your boy SV, and I see you at the top because the bottom's way too crowded. Peace.